16 years ago, I got into trucking. I failed so many times, but over the course of the next 16 years, I was able to make millions of dollars. Last year, I designed a phenomenal trucking program. It's fully automated and fully outsourced. It allows anyone to make money in trucking without the use of any trucks, no headaches, and no hassle. So what were you doing prior to the trucking and all that?
I have a real estate company.
Okay.
And I have a title company.
Okay.
And I work with my wife, and she has a law firm.
I was a teacher.
Oh, wow. Like elementary?
Elementary school teacher, yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
In New York?
In New York.
Still kept our 9 to 5.
Right.
To be honest with you, this kind of took me out of the 9 to 5.
I'm gonna go over some actual screenshots of our business bank account. And of course, to protect my own interest, I have to, redact certain information. But as you can see, in the last 30 days, we've been able to gross over $255,000 with our turnkey program, and that's in a 30-day span. The previous 30 days before that, we grossed $273,000, and the previous 30 days before that, we grossed $283,000. This is all within the last 90 days, and it's almost, give or take, I would say about $900,000 here. Again, I don't know any other business with very low overhead that you can do from anywhere else in the world that you can gross this kind of money. Click the link below to get started, and welcome to the Compass Circle. Are you a talented musician who's looking for quality exposure? Do you want your song or video heard by millions? Well, how does being on one of the nation's top streaming services for a brand new original series sound? Scan the QR code to have your music heard by millions.
Most of these companies, they go anywhere from 20 to 35%. 15% is really like unheard of when it comes to leasing on with another company. That's like you got to take advantage of it right here, right now. You have to take advantage of that. If you're an owner operator and you're looking to keep most of your money, most of your work, 15%, you can't beat that nowhere. You need to come join the Compass Circle. This is where it's at.
Last week on First Ladies Afraid. My name is Casey Cooper. I've been doing trucking now for almost 20 years. I own a trucking company. It's called the Compass Circle, and I have been able to amass millions of dollars in government contracts. I got into very big trucking, and I'm talking about bridges, tunnels, and highways, power plants, very big structures, which is pretty much the top paying freight you can haul. I was thinking about putting together just like a big women in trucking event.
Where were you thinking about maybe like having it, or how many people?
Girl, I don't know. I'm thinking like over 1,000 people, because shit, I double sell out by myself. The world has never seen anything like this, especially coming from women of color. So I'm excited to be able to do it with them. We're all bosses in our own right. We all run our companies the way we see fit. I know we have different personality styles. I'm looking forward to seeing how we're gonna fare and how we are gonna have to compromise to get this done. So stay tuned as we pull off this Women in Trucking Expo as the First Ladies Afraid. So Alan, my pilot, just dropped me off in LA. I just touched down. I'm excited to talk to Shanti Hoffman, Tiana White, and Michelle Foy. They're 3 powerhouse women in the trucking industry who I dearly love and support. I'm about to go to Shanti's new headquarters. She has a beautiful new office, and I'm gonna pull up on her and see what she thinks about my idea.
My name is Shanti Hoffman. I'm from Miami, Florida. I moved to Los Angeles about 16 years ago. I am Filipino and Indian. I live in LA with my husband G and Fudgy and Penelope. My son is 8 years old. My daughter is 17 months. They're so cute. A couple years ago, I met Casey, AKA the Compass Circle. On social media, a lot of the powerful trucking women, it's a small world, so we kind of know who's who. We met on a podcast. I really liked her energy, her vibe, and what she was doing out here for, a lot of women, even guys, like a lot of people in general. We connected right away. We followed each other on social media. My daughter's birthday, got her a little Burberry fit. She always makes sure on holidays to get stuff for my kids. Like, I really fuck with her. So usually Casey stays at my place, but me and G are building a new house. So I'm inviting her to the new office, and I want to see what she thinks about the new headquarters. Hi! I see you so well. I love the office. Thank you. You came at a good time.
I did. I'm just happy to be here because I've seen the office online, but I haven't seen it. It's beautiful in here.
Thank you.
I would expect nothing less from you, though.
Thank you. It's our new headquarters.
I love it. I love everything about. Who decorated?
Who do you think?
You?
G.
Oh,
You know, this whole thing is RH everything.
he pulled this together himself.
It's not really me, it's him.
Oh, wow.
Really, like he's the one that, our house.
Yeah.
He's the one that decorates everything. I gotta give it to him.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't like decorating and shit. He even puts like the little crease in the pillows and everything.
What's up with the house? I know you guys are having this gorgeous mansion built. Leave it to you, bitch. You're gonna always come through, okay?
You know. So the house that you guys were at last time, I know we just literally moved in there like 6 months into it when you guys came. We decided to just build bigger and better. I want you to come check it out. Maybe you could come be a neighbor. They got some lots left.
Stay trying to get me and Kelly, don't you?
I do.
When is the
I
house
love
gonna
you.
be finished?
November.
Oh God, I know it's gonna be crazy.
Yes, and a big housewarming. So you gotta be there.
Oh my God, your last house was amazing. I can only imagine.
Before 2016, I was trying to figure out my life. Like, I was thinking like, what business can I start that basically I don't need to go work for somebody else? What can I do? So I wanted to open a nail bar. That was a thing, like open a cute nail bar in LA. I know all the baddies. I know a lot of people out here. Let me go into that lane. I even went to school, got my manicurist license. After I got my license, but I wasn't touching nobody's feet. What did I want to do? I think the next thing was I wanted to like open a club or something, and my husband was like, skirt. Okay, listen, let's try something else. So blessed because he was so supportive through the whole entire time when I was trying to figure it out.
But you guys do so good together.
We do. We do. I love him so much. It's, you know, like having a business with a significant other, it's great.
Yeah.
We're both alpha. So I'm like the alpha female, he's the alpha male. So of course there's times where we'll like clash, but at the end of the day,
it works out.
look around, shit. We had a savings. It wasn't a crazy savings. It was $100,000, and we allocated that towards whatever business we wanted to start. So he said, why don't we get into the trucking industry? I don't know, I was hesitant because that's not the industry. I don't know anything about the trucking industry. Well, his actual words were, I got us, let's do this. 6 months later, we bought another truck and then another truck, and it was just like no turning back. And at that time too, I had just got my real estate license, and we decided, look, let's work for these new builders and let's pitch to them, look, we have the dump trucks. I'll sell these homes, let's work together and make it a one-stop shop. And we did.
It's so crazy because we both started off in dump trucks. Remember when we went live that one time?
Yes.
And who would have known that like years later we'd still be like visiting each other and playing with each other's kids and all this stuff.
And thank you for Penny's little Burberry outfit.
Yeah,
You're
it
the
was so
best.
cute.
By year 2, you know, we were promoting it heavy. People started really knowing Hoffman when they started seeing how clean his dump trucks are. When I tell you he put beat in the trucks, he matted and blacked out the grills. You knew it was a Hoffman truck because it was clean. I mean, he had all Peterbilts. And when I say Peterbilts, that's the Rolls Royce of trucking. If people don't realize that we really started, you know, from the ground up, and like this shit is not overnight. Like you and I know we both have even mutual clients.
You want to talk about the clients?
Not even just our mutual clients. Clients in general, they want what we have overnight. And it's like, you're in the trucking business, things happen. It takes time. You have to acquire multiple trucks.
Shanti Hoffman and her husband G, they started with dump trucks, and so did I. So just kind of, you know, online, their presence and my presence, we became aware of each other. And we actually did a podcast a couple of years ago, and it was just a cool vibe. They were warm and inviting. You know, we have a lot of similarities. They had an event a couple of months later, and they reached out to me, and I went out to California. Shanti is just that bitch. She's so little, but she's so big. She's heavy out here in these LA streets. You know, her and her husband, they make their money, they make it together. They have a beautiful family, a beautiful home. And she's like the plug. So if you need anything in Los Angeles, Shanti is the go-to girl to get it. She's very family oriented. You know, her house is like the entertainment house. She lives in this neighborhood with all these celebrities. You know, her kids go to like the best schools with all the celebrity kids. And you know, she's just a girl's girl. So there's 2 other girls. I don't know if you know Tiana White. Do you know her?
I don't
Pretty
think so.
Pockets? No? And then there's I Am Sheila Michelle. She's a sweetheart too. So they're gonna be out here. Tiana actually lives out here. I think she lives in the Valley somewhere. But I wanna get together, all you girls, because we actually have, you know, I do business with you guys. So I'm thinking of maybe Sunday, if you're not doing anything, to have them come over, introduce everybody, because I wanna talk to you guys about something.
Okay, Sunday. Well, girl, even if I was doing something, I'm yours.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So do I leave the kids in the hubby home? Or
No, leave them home.
Okay.
It's just
Did you bring your kids?
No, I didn't bring them this time.
Okay.
Maybe next time. She's always supportive. You never hear her talking bad about people. And if you need anything, she's always there to give you a resource. But to have her to be a part of this expo is like amazing. I know she's gonna come to the table with just more resources than I can even imagine. So it's really gonna be a big deal. Coming up on First Ladies of Freight.
So I've been with my man for 7 years, and he is currently incarcerated, so that's been a very hard journey for me, holding down somebody that is in the prison system. This entire last couple years just been me rebuilding with all these stipulations on me due to his situation. So I'm just fortunate I'm able to move the trucks.
You can't find out one person from my experience in this industry that's gonna teach you the things that she teaches. She kind of opened the doors and opening the mindset for people to go in business, work smart, not hard, work for yourself, and still be able to be millionaires or multi-millionaires. If you're an owner-operator and you looking to keep most of your money, most of your work, 15%, you can't beat that nowhere. You need to come join the Compass Circle. This is where it's at.
I'm Casey Cooper of the Compass Circle. I've been in the trucking industry for almost 20 years. I've made millions of dollars in my career and helped hundreds of people. Last year, I designed a phenomenal trucking program. It's fully automated and fully outsourced. It allows anyone to make money in trucking without the use of any trucks, no headaches, and no hassles. We called it the Turnkey Trucking Program. It was a huge success. We help hundreds of regular working people become successful trucking company owners the right way. People went crazy for this opportunity. We did millions in sales, and now we're ready to show you the ins and outs of our business model. We're gonna share our streamlined process with you so that you can charge an upwards of $20,000 to $50,000 per client. No one on the planet has a program like this. It's next level. It's enterprising, and it's guaranteed to make you money.
First Ladies of Freight!
Tiana White is a trucking company owner also. She's online, she's a beautiful girl. She told me she was finishing up a load, so I'm about to leave Shanti's office, go change my clothes, and pull up on her at the yard and see what's cracking. What's up? It's so good to see you! What you doing, man? What's up?
Just got off the road.
What's been going on with the kids? How the kids doing?
They're good. Yeah, my baby, she's 13, so she be holding it down with my mom, you know.
Yeah.
It's easier.
How your mom doing?
She's doing okay. She really stepped up with just me being on the road, me doing my mentorship, traveling, teaching trucking like I've been doing, and it's really because I felt like she owed me, you know. I really stepped up when my sisters was younger and, you know, stepping into that mother role while she was going through her issues, so. It's like a swap right now. She stepped up, she's doing a lot, she's doing good.
Sometimes the child becomes the parent, you know how that go.
My name is Tiana White. Everyone knows me as Pretty Pocket. I'm the CEO of Whiteway Trucking, which I own a fleet of trucks. Just because I'm pretty doesn't mean that I can't get underneath my hood. There's been many situations where I have to pull it over or I'm stuck on the side of the road and I done got my ass off the side of the road. So I really hang with the big boys. I am born and raised in San Bernardino, California. I do have 3 kids. I'm a serial entrepreneur. Being a mother, I just wanted to provide a lifestyle very different from what I experienced and I went through. So my 3 kids are my joy.
Everything good?
It's good. I actually sold a soda unit.
Yeah.
And it's the educating part. Like so many people just seeing women in trucking right now. I'm also the CEO of Pretty Pockets, which is a women empowerment movement for women wanting to get in trucking, which is my business and mentorship.
I would see her over the years, and every time I would see her, she'd always be smiling or, you know, just doing something fun. And I would just see her and I would support her. We would kind of DM each other, you know, on her birthday, I would send her, you know, money and vice versa. She's just a girl's girl and I just like her vibe. I liked her energy. She's always smiling. She's just always a good time.
I just had to step into that bag. You know, I've always looked up to you and what you had going on. So I've been doing it for almost a year now, but I'm just elevating it, taking it to the next level. I'm traveling with it, dropping the courses, and just really my mentees have been showing and proving that, like, we do this, but we can actually help people, you know,
Get to that level.
get to the next level as well.
And let's be clear, we don't look like the average truckers. Okay?
Absolutely not.
You get a lot of flack from the guys out while you out on the road?
Yeah, they be trying.
They be trying to holler at you?
Yeah.
Yikes.
So I've been with my man for 7 years, and he is currently incarcerated. So that's been a very hard journey for me, holding down somebody that is in the prison system. This entire last couple years just been me rebuilding with all these stipulations on me due to his situation. So I'm just fortunate I'm able to move the trucks, still just be mentally ready, you know, to like still elevate and work hard. At the same time, I gotta hold him down. I gotta hold the kids down. You know, I have to hold my business down. I have to hold my mentees down, and then still just, you know, doing it for the women. Like, it's just so much pressure. I met Casey Compass Circle virtually first off of social media. Funny is we really had never met for a very long time, although we became very close friends. I gotta be honest, when I first seen Casey's page, I was super, super excited because I seen what she was doing and I seen her at a level that I would love to be.
Were you running just in-state? Why you couldn't, you know, you couldn't move freely? You just was running like in-state, or what kind of local?
Yeah, actually it was just down. Like authority was down.
Oh,
like
really?
everything just down.
Tiana,
yes, money down. Like money was through the floor.
I wish you had let me know.
You know, when you've always done things on your own,
Yeah, I know
it's like your pride, and then you just, it's so, you know,
I know.
You'll help somebody will help you, and then they brag about helping you. So it's just not knowing like who I could trust in that time.
You always, no matter what you go through, you always so positive. You always just so bright. You always have a smile on your face.
Thank you.
So I'm just happy that we finally, you know, got to link up. But I want to talk to you about something.
What's up?
Speaking of, you know, hardships and challenges, I think I got something that's going to help us both out.
So me being hands-on and dispatching in my company, I've always heard that, you know, being women-owned certified, minority-owned certified is very vital to you progressing and locking in government contracts. And what I love about Casey is I'm learning all the different things that she has done, and I know that women's certification is one of her expertise. So I'm hoping that Casey can solidify and lock this in for me, because I know it's gonna help elevate my business.
Yeah, so once you get your certifications, you definitely can, you know, teach other people how to do it and run up a bag that way. Which brings me to my next point. You know, I'm having the thing on Sunday with Shanti Hoffman, I know you know her, and I am Sheila Michelle. I'm just so glad that, like, you know, I get to meet you guys and hang out, because normally I do a lot of stuff on my own. You know, sometimes I get a little hate in these internet streets, and I'm not always so welcomed, especially by the guys. And when I look at the guys, I see they're all clicked up and they get together and they do things. But I pretty much just, you know, mind my business and make my money. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about on Sunday. I'm going to try to come over. Got a few ideas I want to run by y'all, because we need to have more camaraderie amongst us too.
Yeah, I agree. And I just think that for a lot of women, because I've been seeing it, there's some support and then there's some people that are spread apart. But the reason is because we're in a male-dominated industry. And so when you're in a male-dominated industry, sometimes your mindset goes to like, I gotta prove I can do this on my own. But you forget that the support is really there. Like you said, I should have called you. The support is there. The friendships can be built, the business can be made, the checks can be made. So I'm happy that, you know, you stepping into this mode of like, we gonna get together and you putting something together. So
yeah, definitely. I don't want you to feel like you alienated. I mean, you definitely got help out here.
Yeah.
And if that ever you get in the jam again, Tiana, call me, seriously. Like, don't do that.
So Casey just invited me to a ladies' night dinner. She says she has something to tell me and some ladies that I never met. I'm always excited to meet other women because I love women empowerment, but I also know it could be like catty, personalities can shift, and I know Casey's like an alpha female, so I don't know if I'm walking into a room of a lot of alpha females like myself or not. It's last minute, I gotta situate the kids. Casey just moves fast, so I gotta figure that out. I'm excited, I wanna see what she has to say. Hopefully it's a money play.
So stay tuned as we pull off this Women in Trucking Expo as the First Ladies of Freight.
First Ladies of Freight!
Next time on First Ladies of Freight.
My son was killed and it was, you know, drug and gang related. He had $102.50 in his pocket and a pack of cigarettes literally when he died. And he could have got that money from his mama.
I'm Casey Cooper of the Compass Circle. I've been in the trucking industry for almost 20 years. I've made millions of dollars in my career and helped hundreds of people. Last year, I designed a phenomenal trucking program. It's fully automated and fully outsourced. It allows anyone to make money in trucking without the use of any trucks, no headaches, and no hassles. We called it the Turnkey Trucking Program. It was a huge success. We help hundreds of regular working people become successful trucking company owners the right way. People went crazy for this opportunity. We did millions in sales, and now we're ready to show you the ins and outs of our business model. We're gonna share our streamlined process with you so that you can charge an upwards of $20,000 to $50,000 per client. No one on the planet has a program like this. It's next level. It's enterprising, and it's guaranteed to make you money. Are you a talented musician who's looking for quality exposure? Do you want your song or video heard by millions? Well, how does being on one of the nation's top streaming services for a brand new original series sound? Scan the QR code to have your music heard by millions.
You can't find not one person from my experience in this industry that's gonna teach you things that she teach you. She kind of opened the doors and opening the mindset for people to go in business, work smart, not hard, work for yourself, and still be able to be millionaires and multimillionaires. If you're an owner-operator and you looking to keep most of your money, most of your work, 15%, you can't beat that nowhere. You need to come join the Compass Circle, because this is where it's at.